Good morning, everybody. It's a rainy day here in Calgary. A little bit chilly. But there I am. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Mary June Tracy. I am the Guru Mama. Just making sure my camera's all set up here. Welcome. It's sort of a gloomy day here in Calgary, but it's okay. Oh, already have a shut up. Why do you come on here if you're going to tell me to shut up? You shouldn't come. Oh, blessings to them all. Blessings to them all. Right out the track. We got someone. Woo! Welcome, everybody. Welcome. So I'm Mary June Tracy. I'm the Guru Mama. And I'm a spiritual love of life coach, a psychic medium, an intuitive teacher. And I teach many different modalities from Reiki to self-improvement, self-esteem, crystal healing, and angelic alchemy, working with the medicine wheel with the angels. So I do many different modalities in that, and I just love doing what I'm doing. And I've been doing what I've been doing as a psychic. I was born into it, but I have been actually professionally really setting up my business and doing it for full time. I would say for 5 years. That's full time. I don't do any other thing. I don't do any other business except my own. Before that, I came in and out of my business. I came in and out, always did readings, being a Reiki master for 30 years, and have always explored many different types of modalities. And I love it. I love doing what I do. And this topic that I'm going to be talking, thank you for the hearts. The topic that I'm going to be touching on today is about being your own authority figure. And that's it's kind of a huge topic. It can be a touchy topic. One of the things I get asked about a lot, because people ask me, am I a healer? Do I have what it takes to be a psychic, or do I have what it takes to do what I'm doing? Thank you. Thanks, Kendra. But the real thing is that they're asking is, can I make a living doing what I'm doing? That's what they're asking. And that's a huge question. Because, sex, please. No sex here. Sorry, baby. You better go sex yourself. The biggest question here is, well, I'm happy doing what I'm doing in my career and my life purpose, doing readings and helping people along their path. Because what troubles me during these readings is feeling that the person is giving his or her own power away to me. So I always do my best to empower. My thing is that I want to make sure when you leave a reading from me that you are feeling empowered, that you have tools to grab hold of to go along your path. Okay? And sometimes, I know a lot of times I've seen people, they leave and they're crying and everything, but I really want people to feel very empowered. We are being raised in a society that really disempowers. Can you do readings over the internet? Yes, I can do readings over the internet. I can do readings by phone, Skype, email. So, can I see your boobs? No, because you can't. You know why? I can't see yours. So we feel disempowered. And it's unfortunate because I know we need certain parameters within our society. I get all of that. But when a kid has to raise his hand to go to the bathroom or get a ticket to go down the hall to go pee or what have you, to me that's disempowering. When you're not taught from the get-go on when somebody's speaking, allow them to speak and then have your turn, right? And we have to raise our hand for everything. And that really starts to send to people that they have to get permission to do whatever they're doing. Giving us permission to do what we need to do. This sets us up in a very unhealthy chain of events. And it leads to people second-guessing themselves as adults. And so there are so many talented people out there today. So many of you are stepping into that awakening where it's like all of a sudden you just have that knowingness, or you're working with somebody and you just know things that you can't even explain how you know. You know that you have that connection with your divine, you have that connection, and you just know. Or you're sitting beside somebody on the bus, or in an airport, or you're just, you're meeting somebody and you're in a restaurant and you just start, your hands start heating up. Or you feel that, oh my God, this, you know, this waitress has had a really hard day. I'm going to send her, a waiter has had a hard day. I'm just going to send him some, you know, some energy. You just automatically do it, right? So you all have it. It's that inner guidance that starts to rise up. But we want to stop playing safe. Do I speak French? No, I don't speak French. I don't speak Russian. I only speak English. Sorry for my voice. It's going in and out again. Every successful person here on this earth has had to make risks in some way or another. A retailer had to take risks with money by opening a new shop. An author has to take a risk in rejections and loss of time, with many hours spent writing and submitting and proposals and materials and publishings. Artwork, you know, being appreciated. Do you speak Russia? No, I don't. I don't speak Russian. Swedish, Finnish, and English. Yeah, I only speak English. Sorry, everybody. You know what? And I've said this before. We need a translator button on Periscope. So you could translate. If you're really interested in what somebody's speaking, you could translate it. So it's like a translate button, and then I don't know, voice comes in and speaks whatever language you need to hear. That would be cool. So there's an idea for an app for somebody out there. Playing it safe in life gets us nowhere. Playing by the rules doesn't give you an A+ in life. There's no one in the sky with a clipboard judging you and saying, oh, you did this wrong and you did. There's nobody out there judging you. Okay? Yes, there are actions that can bring more love and more pain in this world, right? So there's actions that we take. But as earth angels, we have a mission to bring more love into the world and to avoid bringing pain to others. That's part of our mission. And when people ask me whether their dream career would be successful, this is really meaning, can I pay my bills? And here's the truthful answer based upon what I am doing and stepping into what I am doing, you know, and not playing it safe anymore. Here's the truthful answer based upon my experience, is that what makes someone successful in terms of a worldly success or emotional is their happiness. How happy are they doing what they're doing? If you're not happy doing what you're doing, you know, then you're going to find a lot of discord with what's going on within your life. The truth about any dream is that the vitality, virtually everything is accessible and attainable for you. It really is. It is taking the time to do it, right? If you need more education on it, you know, looking into, maybe it's just reading more business books on how to set up your business. Looking into, there's a lovely woman online. Her name is Leonie Dawson. And Leonie Dawson does business goddess groups. And she's from Australia. You're wanting to know how to set up your website, doing social media, you know, many different things like that. She's a perfect, wonderful person to access for that. When we worry, could this happen? Could that happen? We are planting seeds. Those are words. Those are words that we say to ourselves, and it's planting a seed of fear. So when we are starting to be our own authority, when we are starting to stand up to be that power within us, anything that you dream of and are willing to work towards will succeed. Anything that you're willing to take a risk for will go. The most successful people work for themselves. They rarely hold jobs working for someone else. So if you want to significantly increase your satisfaction within your levels of your job, as well as your income, you must be your own boss. And it's been proven over and over and over again. Because there's no cap when you're working for yourself. How far you want to go is up to you. What you want to do is up to you. It's wise to begin a self-employment and doing it part-time and ease your way in. I mean, that's just, you know, logical. So even within the courses that I've taken, many business courses that I've taken, is that, keep your full-time job until you can start, building up your clientele. You're opening up a healing business, or you're opening up your psychic business. I don't advise anybody just to go, hello and welcome, to go and just open up a shop and you don't have any clients yet. Start looking into markets, right? Putting yourself out there, doing different fairs, doing expos. Sometimes working that extra job is going to fund you to do what you want to do. Thank you. And going from there. Also, having a spiritual practice. You have a problem. Just 1 second. Having a spiritual practice is so important. Doing meditations every day. Different forms of meditation, right? From, the typical Om one. You could do many different ones, from listening ones. Doing them during the day when you're awake. I know many people like to do them before they go to bed, but I always say, let's do one in the morning so that you're fully alert and awake and able to receive what you need to receive. Doing your prayers. Prayers are asking, going out there and asking, right? So when you are asking, then you must be able to sit in quiet to receive, to hear what it is that you need to hear. Usually with employees who tend to get promotions or raises are those who have a team spirit. They want to be there. They want to work there. They love what they're doing. And that's okay. I will have an exam on math, so I don't know how to face it. About graduation, my math is poor. Oh, I'm just going to sidetrack this for you. Have you ever looked on, because I know there's many things on Google, on looking at different tutorials and stuff like that to help you with math? I'm not sure if you're in Canada or United States, but I know they're in like Kohl's bookstores or Indigo. If depending what level of math you're taking, there is different like booklets that are based. Oh, you're in China. Well, then can you Google? I don't know if you can Google in China. Well, you're here on Periscope, but thank you. Listen to you in your next broadcast. Thank you. It's looking into it. Maybe even asking a friend who is good, getting help, reaching out. So getting back on track here. So it's with God Inc. We're going to call it God Inc. Google can't use in China. Well, find other forms or ask a friend. Ask your teacher. Ask. That's the whole thing. You're given an assignment and they seem to have nothing to do with your career objectives. So looking at what you're doing, and does that feel right for you? For example, you may get a strong inner urge to quit drinking alcohol or change to a vegetarian diet, but you might be called upon to move to a new city to let go of certain toxins or begin a yoga practice. Start listening to that inner wisdom, because you might be pulled to go into a different place. And being pulled to go to a different place is telling you that it's trying to get you to where, hello and welcome, where you can actually excel better. For me, it was moving from where I raised my kids for 20 years in Penticton, and we moved to Calgary. Did I want to move to Calgary at first? No, I didn't. But I was feeling that coming here, the opportunities, not only for myself, but for my family, was here to grow and helping us to grow and to honor it. And being a light worker, is sometimes we resist what we are doing. And as we resist, we'll find that other things in ourselves start to resist. Earth angels were here to work. We all have a job here to do. And most likely you can feel the depths and the largeness. We need to study. Good luck. Most likely you feel the depth and the largeness of your life purpose. And energetically within you, there's an alarm clock within you that's telling you it's time to do it. But for some reason, you're very fearful. Being your own authority means that you trust your inner guidance and follow it. Trusting it without hesitation or delay. So balance. This is the little things on balance. You need to be very aware of your true feelings physically and emotionally. If you're not aware of how you're feeling, then it's very difficult for you to pursue what you're wanting to do. That's why my biggest thing, I tell people, you got to get your level 1 Reiki. You really got to get the level 1. Level 1 gets you into your body. Level 1 actually gets you to know what is yours and what's not. And it's important to expend daily effort on your dreams. Look at your dreams. Write them out. Examine them. Pull them out of the drawer. Take a look at them. It doesn't even matter what you do related to your dream as long as there's some action every day. So I do a thing. It's called micro moments. Micro moments is working in a wheel. You have your dream in the middle, whatever your dream is. And then you have the spokes that go out from it. And within those spokes, around on the very outside, we have 5 seconds to 5 minutes. And I go more in depth with this in my level 2 and level 3 of Journey Club. And this is looking at what are you doing each day to make your dreams happen. All that is expected of you is to work on one of those things for 5 seconds or 5 minutes. That's it. If you work longer on it, awesome. But that's it. Because your brain does not realize if you worked 5 or 5 hours. But what it does know is that you made a shift in order to go into that direction. Will you be a yes woman or a yes man? If you say yes to your divine assignment, you'll be handsomely rewarded in many wonderful changes. It's a fun opportunity. There's plenty of promotions. There's things that will happen to you. People think that if I'm going to do my will to the divine, that I am like this servant and I can't do anything else. But the bottom line of all of this, any dream that you're willing to put the effort and work into will come out. When we start doing what we need to do, getting our education or working towards slowly what we want to do, it comes to fruition. It really does. Every earth angel is here to work. So we're all here to work. And a healer, you'll need to take some of the following actions. You have to watch what you're eating. You have to watch what you're taking into your body. As I said, taking classes and read books about different healing modalities. Practice doing healings every day on yourself, on your plants, on your pets, on your loved ones. Market yourself. Have a website. So that's what I'm doing right now. It's like I'm rebuilding my website. My website went down. And I have my social media page, so you can find me on Mary June Tracy or the Guru Mama. And devote to your healing practice. Start looking at things that you want to blog about and start promoting it, writing about it, bringing it out there. If your dream is becoming a published author, then look at classes, look at topics you want to write about. What do you want to write about? What are the things that is it fiction or nonfiction, right? Hi, did you Google June Field? No, I haven't, but I will. Sorry. I'm going to do that today, as soon as I get off here. Am I single? Oh, God, no, honey. God bless you. Oh, you disappeared before I could block you. But no. And do willing to submit. No writer makes it right off the block, right? You got to submit, and sometimes there's going to be rejection. Doreen Virtue wasn't accepted like at least 5 times before, and Hay House even picked her out. Louise Hayes had to be self-published. So it's taking these steps, doing these actions, doing research, practicing all of that. Have my friend, he is single too. He lived, there we go. So it's getting in yourself to do this research. Sitting there thinking about it is one thing, but you have to put it into action. If the verb conduct, the subject, is it possible to be an adverb? Oh, my principal, I know. Oh, I'm not sure what you were asking. If you're asking me anything to do about the English language and verbs and adverbs, that's not. I'm not a teacher here. Not that type of teacher. I'm a teacher of holistic healings. I have the flower therapy books here. And I'm going to do our reading for the next little bit for the next 24 hours. So, and it's June Field, and I will Google that when I get off here and take a look at that. Thank you for the friendly reminder. So I'm calling in all your angels, and I'm calling in all my angels, and I want to give our reading for the highest good for all of us for today. I'm using the flower therapy ones because we are into spring, and we want to bring in that energies of spring. No problem. And here we go. Being positive. My gosh. It's your thoughts can shape your experience. So making sure that your thoughts. Can I call you? Yes, you can call me Mom. Many people call me Mom. How are you? How do you feel about the Russian people? I don't know. They're people. Like everybody else. They're just people. Just like you and me. We're people. Being positive. Allowing yourself to be open to the positivity. If you're finding that negative thoughts are coming in, say cut, clear, delete. Get the fear out of here. So I'll repeat that. Cut, clear, delete. Get the fear out of here. Do you believe in life after death? Yes, I'm a medium. I was actually doing channeling yesterday for a friend who passed away. So I'm being positive in your life for their family. Peer pressure. Yes. Cut, clear, delete. That's right. So when negative thoughts come in, cut, clear, delete. Get the fear out of here. You could use another F word if you want. You know, whatever works for you. And watching your peer pressure. Don't let others coerce you to do things you don't want to do. That's, you know, when you're being positive sometimes. Oh, you're training in English. Awesome. When you're being positive, sometimes when you're going on a road, people are going to try and bring you back to their road. And because they don't like the road that you're on. But it's your road. This is your life, right? And from there, release all anger. Let your anger go. Realize that your anger, you know, this is a snapdragon. That's a snapdragon. And this one's a primrose. And this is a bromelaid flower. The snapdragon is don't give power to negative words by saying, speak from a higher self and make your communications peaceful and loving. That's what we were talking about at the very beginning with being assertive, is that you got to speak from love. Speak from calmness. When you come in very angry and bold, you're not really having your full thoughts, and you're cutting off a lot from your own self. So allow yourself to release whatever anger it is. You know, take note of what's pissing you off. You know, and look at it, realize it, feel it, and then you can release it. If you don't do anything with it, it's just going to bottle up and it's going to become a volcano. And our final one is a pure white rose, and it's purification. Look at the toxins you're putting into your body, right? So if you drink a pot of coffee a day, ask, you know, is that really good for me? Could I have maybe a cup of coffee and then maybe I'm going to switch to a green tea? So looking at things, you know, that you want to switch to in your life, and do it gradually. You don't have to go out and do it all of a sudden and you change everything all at once. But pull your dreams out today. Take a look at your dreams and see what it is that you've been dreaming about. Look at things that you want. If you're wanting to start a healing practice, how do you start a healing practice? What does a healing practice look like? And open yourself to it. And start with baby steps, right? Check out Leonie Dawson. She's an awesome business person. And she has some really, really good ideas. And there's many different business people, but she has a lot of stuff on her website that's free that you can take a look at. Go to the library. Start looking things up. And if you need to find out more classes, you know, I'm hosting a level 1, level 2 Reiki this weekend here in Calgary, Alberta. And so I have 2 spaces that are left for anybody who wishes to join for this weekend. And I also teach the Journey Club. The Journey Club is starting again May 16th. And Journey Club can be joined by anybody, anywhere, via Skype. I can even email, and we can meet up one-on-one via Skype. And the Journey Club is the self-discovery of you and the thoughts that you have. And it is 8 weeks. 8 weeks long, which means it's 8 weeks to take for us to rewrite ourselves so that we have more positiveness within our life. And when craziness starts to happen, we have the skills to deal with things that are going on. You all have a wonderful, beautiful day. May the gods and the goddesses bless you, watch over you, and have a fabulous, wonderful day. Namaste. Bye-bye. Blessings.